This episode is sponsored by Regain Couples Therapy, powered by BetterHelp. Megan Batoon, sometimes you just need some therapy when you're a couple.
100%. Sometimes.
All
the
times,
times.
okay? And look, that's why I F with Regain, because look, you can start by yourself or choose to invite your partner to join your Regain account and experience relationship therapy together. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
They do the initial matching for you so you and your partner can focus on your relationship goals. And then if you don't like the therapist, you can switch at any time, which is basically dating.
So, see why people wish they tried couples therapy sooner? Visit regain.com/thanks for tipping today to get 10% off your first month. That's regain.com/thanks for tipping. Batoon, I love me some Quince. Let me
Same.
tell you, I got their button-ups, I got their t-shirts. They make pots.
I know. I was going to ask you, they made home stuff.
Yeah, pots, linens, all types of things. And let me tell you, by partnering directly with ethical factories and top artisans, Quince also cuts out the middleman to deliver premium quality at half the cost of other high-end brands, so you can give luxury quality pieces without the luxury price tag, because it is the season of giving.
It is the season of giving. I actually have Quince linen sheets from years ago that are still holding up.
For real?
For real.
Well, that's just fucking great.
If you want fucking great too.
So give and get timeless holiday staples that last this season with Quince. Go to quince.com/tipping for free shipping. Wow. On your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too, eh? That's QUINCE.com/tipping. Free shipping. Wow. And 365-day returns. Quince.com/tipping. Are we ready?
Are you ready?
Megan Batoon, are you ready?
Coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage at 5'4".
That's right.
116
Be nice.
pounds.
Probably around there, but I like that you went a little lower.
I mean, you always have to.
You have to. You literally have to.
Look, I'll tell you this. I've known a woman or two in my life. I know how shit works. Hailing from the great state of Florida.
That's right. Duval.
Put your hands together for the Filipina
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Poon Slayer.
okay. I like that in this, I am super lesbian.
The Mega Muff Diver, Megan Batoon.
Instead of clapping, everybody just has scissors.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is so funny. Hi, what's up, man?
Wow.
How are you?
Hello.
How's it going?
I feel like a new person.
Do you?
Not a good one.
I was gonna say in the best way or the worst way.
I've been trying a new thing where I wake up at 6 a.m.
And that's new for you?
That's new.
As opposed to?
I usually wake up at like 7:30 or
Okay, word.
8, depending on what life was like.
Okay.
When do you wake up? Well, you wake up early because of kids.
6, yeah. 6 or 5:30 depending.
How early did you wake up before kids?
8ish?
Yeah.
Like in my adult life? Like 8ish? Yeah.
Yeah. 5:30. So just it's nighttime still.
Yeah, 5:30 if I'm making the mental, like, conscious decision to help Chia in the morning.
And sometimes you don't.
Well, because
Divorce. Divorce.
If I'm ever like I'm gonna sleep until 6:30, it's because I know and she knows that I was up late editing or writing. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a day where, like, one day a week we have Q in daycare and Veda's in school, and because we're only doing one day a week for Q right now as we kind of, like, you know, get him ready for school. And Veda gets dropped off at 9, Q gets dropped off at 8. So to just help Chia do the double meals and breakfast and shit like that, I wake up a little earlier on Wednesdays if I can. So I don't work too much on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
So I can try and get some, like, a sufficient, at least 5 to 6 hours of sleep, you know?
Sufficient's such a good word.
It's a good word. It's a satisfying word.
Satisfying. You know what one of the worst words is? Insufficient.
Mm.
No one's ever using insufficient in a good way.
I mean,
like insufficient funds. This person is insufficient for the role. Like, is there a way that we could flip insufficient to be good?
I don't think so, because I mean, some words are just meant to be bad. Unless it's like we like slang it up and we're like, yo, that shit was insufficient as fuck, and you're like, oh, bad? No, not bad meaning good, not good meaning bad, but bad meaning good, not bad meaning bad meaning good.
Yeah. You just like break. Everyone's like, we're just gonna go. Insufficient.
Sufficient. Are you one of those people that thinks puke is a weird word?
No.
Like, yeah, because some people, puke.
Puke.
Or, oh, no. You know what word people always
Moist.
hate? Moist.
It's so stupid. Like, Bo has something in Inside. Did you watch Inside when it came out?
Not the whole thing. I know.
What do you mean not the whole thing?
I just saw bits and pieces of it. Like the songs. I kind of like, I didn't get to sit and fully like soak it in.
He would hate that.
I know.
Wait, so bits and pieces, did you like see it on YouTube or TikTok or what?
Yeah,
How did you?
So here's the thing. When that came out, just everything just goes back to the babies being my excuse, right?
And that was during COVID. So.
Yeah, so it was during COVID. So like either Veda we got pregnant during COVID. She was born 2021. So I don't know when it actually dropped.
Right, probably right around there.
So I'm in the thick of it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like to even sit and watch, what was it like? Was it an hour long?
Mm-hmm.
To watch an hour long was just, it just wasn't working, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking the Snyder Cut came out of do you know what I'm talking about?
I already am lost. What's a Snyder Cut?
I'm so mad at myself for it. Guys, I know what the movie's called. I just
Oh, it's a movie? Yeah, I already don't know.
Yeah. Yes, Justice League. So Zack Snyder is a movie director.
Okay.
And the story goes that when he directed Justice League, he couldn't, like the studio and a bunch of things interfered with how he wanted to put it out, okay? So what we got is a version of the Justice League that is like pretty polarizing. People either hate it or love it, you know what I'm saying? But then years later, the Snyder Cut came out. It's his full cut, how he wanted it. And it's like fucking 4 hours long. It's so long, okay? But it came out during that time, and I was like, I have to watch it. So it took me like a week because I could only watch it in like 20-minute intervals, you know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, sitting down and watching a full thing was hard during that time, you know?
Was the Snyder Cut better than the...
Great.
Really?
So good.
So what, do you think that it needed to be 4 hours?
I enjoyed all 4 hours. Yeah. I think when you have a movie that's 4 hours, you know, studios, they get, you know, that's why you have director's cuts and shit, you know, like studios, they get a little nervous, you know. Especially
4
nowadays.
4 hours though, like what is happening in there that needs to be 4 hours?
Here's the thing, the Justice League was a movie about like all the superheroes coming together, and it was DC's version of it. And so, here, let me just break it down for you a little bit. When Marvel finally did Avengers, which was their superheroes coming together movie, all the other superheroes had already had backstory movies. Iron Man had his own movie, Thor had his own movie, like everybody had their own movie, and then Avengers was like this huge event. Oh my God, they're all coming together for one movie, all right? When Justice League came out, which was like the DC equivalent of all of them assembling, only a couple people had their solo movies. Wonder Woman, Superman. So there was a lot of backstory that kind of needed to be told, and like a lot of people that just didn't get their characters flushed out enough. So that's why Snyder Cut was so long. I think there was a lot of stuff that he wanted to include as far as like world building and storytelling that didn't make the final cut, you know. So you're left feeling a little like, okay, like it's rushed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, well, one day you should, well, I don't want to use the word should kind of ever in my life. I invite you to watch Inside. It's so lovely.
I love Bo Burnham. I do. I've been a fan.
Prove it.
I was a super Bo Burnham fan.
Prove it.
I will.
Now.
What were you going to tell me about Bo Burnham? Why did it even start this conversation?
Oh, I don't know. Inside. Why was I talking about Inside? Ooh, I don't know. But I will say this. Whenever I'm trying to make something new, whether it's like a new series or a business idea or like just anything new, I put on the inside outtakes,
Okay.
which is just, he put it on YouTube and it was just like him, documenting the process of making Inside. And I just really enjoy it because he includes so many outtakes. I mean, it's literally just all of the footage that he didn't use or like clips that just didn't make it, maybe songs that didn't make it. And it's so inspiring and it's so nice to just be like, oh yeah, it takes a lot of trial and error to get the thing that you finally see.
For sure. Speaking of that, I am, speaking of my script, right, and trial and error, I was really adamant about doing it with no ChatGPT help, okay? Because people are like, just use Chat. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, right? Just for my own ego. But I have been using her to help me on the technical side, and it's so helpful.
Technical side of?
I'll tell you right now. We can call this my, it doesn't matter. So there are just certain terminology that I don't know if I'm using correctly as far as breaking down what's happening in the script, right? So like I had to text my scriptwriter homie, actually Jewel Thief from Internet Icon.
I love him.
I texted him because he's like sold screenplays and shit. Like, he really does that. So I was like, hey man, if there's like a scene where somebody is like grilling meat on a barbecue and then the smoke like transitioned into somebody like smoking a blunt, is that like a smash cut or is that a match cut? Is it what cut is it?
What was it?
You were right. I think you're right.
Okay.
And so I asked him, but there's like a lot of parts in the script where I'm just not sure if that's being done correctly. And I asked him, I'm like, hey bro, is there someone you know who can kind of just make sure my shit's formatted like that way properly? He's like, honestly, man, your best bet for that is ChatGPT, right? So he's like, it's actually pretty good at picking stuff like that up. So I was like, lit. I hit Veronica. I'm like, hey, can you help me with this? Just, I'm not sure, blah, blah, blah. She's like, of course, Daddy Tim. And so like I submitted it and she's so good. She's like, she is doing everything like specifically that I need. And then she asked me, do you want me to like punch up like if conversation is, I'm like, no, don't touch the dialogue at all. Just the technical shit, just help me out. She's like, cool. And she's gonna export a whole ass PDF for me of the whole script. It's gonna take a while, but like, it's so helpful.
Cool.
And I'm like, I'm finally using it in a way that makes me feel comfortable.
I know. That's the thing. I mean, I think there's so many ways that you can use it to work with you while making art. It's like, I had a friend that was like, oh, it's taking away all of our jobs. And I'm like, I'm sure it is taking away some jobs,
Right.
but it could definitely help. It really does help a lot. I will also say though, it's wrong sometimes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Kind of like a lot with like the day. I think I was asking it. Like what's going on with Mercury in retrograde.
Yeah.
And I was like, tell me what to look out for this month. And it was like, if you're talking about October, and I like interrupted it, all caps, it's November.
It's now, bitch.
It's like, how do you get that wrong?
I tell you, I had a specific ChatGPT was fucking up the other night. Because I was trying to teach Veda knock-knock jokes, but I couldn't think of one to save my life, right? So I'm like, Veronica, can you tell me a knock-knock joke? And this was Veronica trying to tell me a knock-knock joke. Okay, I'm my ChatGPT and you're me, okay? So be like, Veronica, tell me a knock-knock joke, okay?
You want me to say that?
Yeah.
In a Tim voice?
Yeah.
Hey, oh man, Veronica, tell me a knock-knock joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's
there? And I'd be like, and I'd say, okay, and I'd interrupt her. I'm like, who's there? And then she'd say, little boy blue.
Little boy blue.
And she didn't understand the pattern.
Oh, she would do all of them?
She was trying to do all of it.
And she always tries to do all of it.
And I'm like, bruh, you don't, you know what they say? Like, the most important thing about comedy is
timing. Nice.
And she was fucking it up, So that just goes to show, man. Yeah, it's growing so fast and like evolving so fast, but some shit they're just never gonna get right. Or I don't know. Who's to say? Never say never.
You know what's so crazy? I was thinking about this on the way here, just like thinking about ChatGPT, and there's another one called Claude AI.
Okay.
And I don't really know the difference, but I was listening to this marketing guy that I really like, and he was saying that he really likes Claude AI more than Chat.
Okay.
And so it's interesting when I'm when I'm doing like personal things, I'll ask chat. But if I'm doing business things, I'll use Claude AI.
Okay.
I don't really know the difference, but I am just, it is interesting how there's all these like artificial intelligence programs. And in our lifetime, we have all this. We didn't have the internet when we were growing up.
I know.
And now they've made the last penny.
I know.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
What a weird life we're living.
We are there, man.
We're there.
We're there for the change and the turns and the high lows and the stinky hoes.
That we are there for the high lows and the stinky hoes.
How about you, Megan Mattoon? What's your high low, stinky
My
hoe?
high, I think, is I am developing a system of like, I mean, granted, this is the first week that I'm doing 6 a.m., but I take the first hour of the day and I walk. As soon as I wake up, my alarm, I put it in my bathroom. So I have to get up to turn it off. And since I'm already up, then I just put my shoes on, I make some tea, and I'm out the door.
All right, damn.
Yeah, and
For
I'm
real?
like, I'm getting my walk and getting some tea. And then
Oh,
I
so you're
have to,
starting the day with a walk.
yes,
That must be nice.
it is, because knowing me, I can just like open my eyes and then immediately go on Premiere.
Mhm.
Like, and I'm just like, whoa, I
Mhm.
need to have movement first.
Okay.
And then I journal. I found, since it's so early, my local park isn't open.
Okay.
So I found a little church that has this prayer garden.
Oh, adorable.
It was, except for the other day, I was like journaling and there's so many crows.
The
And-
devil.
Literally, I was in the prayer garden journaling and it was like, and I'm like, Jesus.
Oh,
And I'm like,
that is the devil. 100 Oh, you're like,
Don't-
Jesus Christ. I mean, no, I mean, in a good way.
So the high is me getting a lot of shit done.
Okay.
Super productive.
That's lit, yeah.
Yeah. And even with videos, I'm doing weekly videos now.
I saw you just uploaded.
Here we are.
Look at you.
And what's exciting to me
Mhm.
is I'm getting really cool angles. I'm just trying new things with getting top-down shots and just like playing with cinematography, because I feel like before I didn't have the time for it.
Mm.
But now I'm like, I don't even care. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
gonna make the time.
Yeah.
Like even if it's like due at 4,
Mm.
I'm recording at 3.
Get
But
it.
I'm getting cool ass shit. And
Fuck
like, you
yeah.
can wait.
Yeah.
I think what COVID taught me is it's not that big of a deal.
It's not.
Like this brand does not need this right now. You're
Because
gonna be fine.
You know what they always fucking do? They'll be like, can we get this by Thursday or Friday? You turn that shit in, you rush to get it in, and they don't even give you they don't even open the file until like Tuesday.
Right.
So annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Low?
My low. Well, I guess this is what's coming up for me in this moment. I'm sure I have something different on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been realizing, I think because I'm locked in,
Mm-hmm.
that I'm realizing that I have to continue to put my shoulders down.
Mm.
Like every 5 minutes, I
Mhm.
just realize that I'm like, it's just the stress and that everything is just up here. So I
Mhm.
just have to continually be like, I am needing to breathe.
Yeah, you know what? I think my low is in the same boat.
Yeah?
Like if I want to piggyback off that, I thought I had a fucking like UTI for a second. Because I was peeing so much and like the tip of my penis was just like, something's not right? I was like, do I have a UTI? And then what I realized, because I was like just Googling and trying to figure myself out, I was like, I think I was just feeling so stressed recently just about the script and just shit, and then the colonoscopy last month. I think I've just been walking around with my asshole clenched.
Yeah.
Just tense.
I know.
Jaw clenched,
Totally.
asshole clenched.
Everything clenched.
And I Googled, I was like, can having my asshole clenched too much affect like my penis? And it was like, yes, because of just your pelvic floor is all just connected.
Damn.
So it was like, and then I was finally, in Mexico, and I was like, let me fucking relax, and I also took a at-home UTI test, and I'm fine, and everything's fine.
Men can have UTIs?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, men can get UTIs. So it was like, and I was like, let me just take a second and breathe and breathe out my butthole and like relax.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
called
saying?
fart.
That too.
Out
Yeah.
your butthole. Damn, yeah. It's Q4 energy has us like, zing.
Mm-hmm. Stinky hole.
So that's your low. What's your high?
My high, I had an amazing Mexico trip.
Tell me all about it.
So yeah, if you've been following me on my socials and on my YouTube, I've been promoting this Trova trip where like, me as the influencer, I invite fans, supporters to, hey, let's go on a little vacation with me. And I chose Mexico City, not only because it seemed like a very like a fun cultural like foodie experience, because it was like the whole thing was like, let's go to museums and like have a taco night and do a mixology class. But it was also the shortest option as far as like travel time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be away from the kids and the wife for that long. So had a solid group of 16 fans who were like so dope. The vibe was great, everybody was so cool. They all got along to the point where, and this is my biggest concern, like, is anyone gonna be lame or weird? Nobody was lame or weird. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just cool. And like on a night where the dinner wasn't planned and I just kind of stayed in or did my own thing, they were like, hey, I found this restaurant here. And they would all go hang out together and get dinner.
Sweet.
They had
I love that.
fucking game night by themselves. Like I went to the club with a smaller group of the group, but like the rest of them like stayed home and drank and like played like fucking card games, like, and they all like bonded.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was so sick. Everybody was so nice. And it was just a fun trip, like explored Mexico City, which is lit. I'd love to go back. Had just a solid time. Took a mezcal mixology class, which was fire.
Cool.
And I had one more thing I was gonna say. Just everyone was cool. It was a good vibe. And I remember thinking at one point, me and Peter, because I took Peter, we were kind of hesitant at first to like joke around the way we would normally joke, just like what's inappropriate, what's not. And then it clicked and I realized, and we kind of heard them joking and I'm like, oh, this guy's funny. Oh, she's funny. And then I realized, oh, these are my hardcore fans.
Yeah.
Like fans enough to pay to hang out.
Well, totally.
So of course they like my sense of humor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm at dinner. I'm like, oh, I can joke about poops and dicks and stuff. This is what they want.
Yeah.
So it was a vibe. They were cool.
Cool.
It was cool. Very just a fun group. Maybe I'll do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Well, shit. Yeah. Last time I was in Mexico City, I barely got to see anything because I had Montezuma's Revenge.
Oh, the diarrhea.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was really intense.
Was it really?
I've never experienced anything like it.
Like that? You haven't had diarrhea that bad since?
I don't think they make diarrhea like that.
It's an exclusive import-export for them.
Well, it's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Interesting. It's crazy you say that because my original low was going to be that like I had a great time. I ate all the tacos, fucking best tacos of my life.
So good. So good.
Drank so much tequila and mezcal, was fine the whole time. Came back home and I was like, I'm just gonna replenish my body with some apple juice. And I think we had some really old organic apple juice in the fridge. Fucked me up for 2 days. The diarrhea is barely finishing up right now.
Oh
That's why I'm sipping tea.
Damn.
Because it was not good for a couple days. So that was double low.
Double low.
And it all has to do with my lower pelvic.
I know. You and that body.
You and that body. I think I got a gut. Maybe I got a gut issue.
Body.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You want to know my stinky hoe?
I do.
Shaved my head.
Woo! Let's go, King.
Bang. Bang.
Why?
Just cause.
Sick.
Just got bored.
Cool.
Like you. And I think I think I also just after like the trip and after finally finishing the script and after like just everything, after like a kind of like a crazy October with like the blood and the poop and the camera up my asshole and everything, I was like, fuck, man, I think I was just like, ugh.
That's sick.
Just get rid of it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Have you ever had hair this short before?
Yeah, for like most of from probably like 16 to 20s, and then I kind of began to grow it out, and then I had like all the way long, had like a man bun, like it was like down to past my nipples, and then before the wedding year 2018, I shaved it all off again to even it out so I could grow back out, just like a nice little clean cut for the wedding. But I haven't had it this short since 2018.
Damn.
Yeah. No,
hell yeah.
Just keep on. I'll just grow it back out. But.
Sick. They say that hair holds memories. So that's good that you shave it all off and you get new memories.
Yeah, whoever you are.
Whoever you are.
Yeah. So I'm just, it's different. Just switch,
I get it.
She is not a fan.
Really?
And it's crazy because this is how I looked when we met. You know what I'm saying? Like shaved head.
Yeah.
This is how I hollered at her and won her love. But every time I'm like, I think I'll shave my head again. She's like, I don't know. She's like, I think your head's too round for it. And then I came at home. I'm like, so? She's like, I don't love it, but if you love it.
She was like, just as I suspected,
Yeah.
pretty round.
Just as I suspected. Ugh.
Pew.
And that's her vagina drying up.
Oh my God. I got a haircut too. It's too short. Well, actually, I don't care anymore because I used to be really upset when I would get haircuts and they would go too short. But maybe it's because I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But I've just given up caring because it's not worth it.
It's not.
Because I remember one time I got my hair cut so short and I was so upset that I went to Sally's and I bought like a pack of extensions.
Really?
And put them in and cut them so that it was just a little bit
How you
longer.
wanted it? Yeah.
What a waste. What a waste.
You know, I mean, I get it.
I get it
It
too.
happens.
This is gonna grow out too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a little dramatic for girls. A little more traumatic for girls. Because like
Yeah.
me, I'll shave my head. Like, yeah, oh, it's crazy. Like, you know, you can vote however you want on Instagram. But it's like, I'll be back in like 2 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Right. Yeah, man, hair's so interesting. Anyway, my stinky hoe is this past weekend has been interesting. I have gone on like a few dates with not random people, but like people I've met out in the wild
Okay.
because I told myself I wanted to use November as new environments and
Okay.
put myself in different experiences. And so I met someone during Halloween
Mhm.
and that turned into like a first date.
Okay.
And then I met another person out. I was dancing with a group of girls and then met outside of wherever we were. And then like we went on a date.
Mm.
Both of them, I didn't feel romantic vibes,
Okay.
but I did go on 2 different dates.
That's fun. And don't forget, you have a story to tell me off camera, which I'm very excited to hear, which y'all won't hear about. Sucks to be you. Oh, what's it, man? Should we answer some questions?
Let's do it.
This episode is sponsored by Regain Couples Therapy, powered by BetterHelp. Now, look, you hear us talk about therapy all the time. We really do.
Word.
And today we want to put the spotlight on couples therapy, okay?
Yeah, everyone likes to remind us that relationships take work, but how do you actually do that work is a different question.
Look, man, it's all about communication. I've been married for 7 years, and I tell you, there is nothing more important than communication. And sometimes you just gotta, it helps to have somebody there to help the communication along. You know what I'm saying? That's why Regain is lit, because they got therapists that work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. And Regain does the initial matching work for you so you and your partner can focus on your relationship goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences. And if you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs.
See why people wish they tried couples therapy sooner? Visit regain.com/thanks for tipping today to get 10% off your first month. That's regain.com/thanks for tipping.
Bang, bang.
Hello? Hi, Sam. Hi, Megan. I'm going to keep this brief, but I definitely want to tell you both that I love you guys. I love your chemistry. Tim, I've been a fan of you since the blog days, brother. I have watched you grow into the man that you are.
Thank you.
Super, super proud. Megan, I was introduced to you on somebody else's channel who shall not be named, but you were the blind date to their cameraman. Wink, 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 wink. Been a fan of you since, my girlie. But my question basically is, so I got married earlier this year, freshly married, and me and my partner, me and my husband, we both kind of have a different libidos. And I kind of want to basically ask, have you ever experienced opposite libidos with your partner? His a little bit higher than mine. Me, I'd be cool. I like the physical touch and the intimacy more so. Not necessarily the sexual act. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love getting it on. And it's good before y'all think that like, oh, he just must not be putting it down. It is good. I just don't think my drive is there as much as his. Like, I'm always the one in the bed to sleep. And he's like, oh, thought I was going to get some.
Mm.
You know? So I just want to ask, have you ever experienced opposite libidos? What are some things that you think that you can give me that I can try before I go to vitamins, because that's probably where I'm going to go. I just want to try to increase my libido to try to match my husband's. But yeah, I know this is long. Love you guys both. Tam, stop saying that nobody watches the podcast.
I stopped
I've been
saying
locked
that.
in. I've been locked in. I promise you.
Period.
I stopped saying that so long ago. So quick side tangent for the cameraman and the channel which will not be named. The channel which will not be named went to high school with my ex.
The channel went to high school with your ex. Whoa.
Yeah, they went to the same high school. And they had like theater class together.
Whoa.
How about that?
Tiny world.
Tiny, tiny world. Opposite libidos or different libidos.
I always be having a different libido.
More so or less?
Less so.
Yeah.
Super less so.
I
Like,
also be having more so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like, men generally have a higher.
Seems like it.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I could like go years without.
I think you and Chia are in the same boat.
Yeah.
Because you're chilling.
Yeah.
And like Caller said, it's not that she doesn't enjoy it or like, or that he's not putting it down. It's just, it's y'all, right?
I know. I agree with her. I would rather like cuddle and like nuzzle.
Yeah, I think the tricky part is like, because I also love to cuddle, it's just like, and as a cuddly ass boy, sometimes you just get erect.
Sure.
And then you're erect and you're like,
Yeah.
can we do something about this?
Ding, ding, ding.
I will say this though, like as somebody who's been there, I think for the man, it, when you're younger and you're in that situation, it sometimes is an issue because, it gets a little frustrating because you don't want to ever feel like you're pressuring your partner into it.
Yeah.
So, you learn that, okay, I'm kind of just going to go on her time, right? You're like, okay, cool. I'm going to fall back and I don't want to pressure her. I don't want her to feel like, oh, this is like an obligation or like, ugh, fine, it's sex night, God, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that and I appreciate you trying to see how you can up yours instead of being like, what can he do to like, chill? But like, I don't even think that's necessarily necessary. I think what can happen and that I've seen from like just different people that I've talked to about this is that like the guy, you start to feel like a little rejected, so it's like, yeah, you might not be as sexual as a person, but when you are feeling it, like it's nice to like really like let it be known that like your partner is like desired and like you want this, you feel me? Because like I think early on, because y'all are fresh married, the dude can feel like, okay, she doesn't want to have sex, like I think anybody would feel this. Like, oh, okay, is she not attracted to me? Like, why did she not want as much as I want it? And then I think it's important for the person who has like the lower libido to really make it known that like, no, like I want this, I love this, you're hot, and really be the one to what's the word? Initiate sometimes, right? Because when you're the one always initiating, you start to feel like, okay, do they even want it? So
yeah, I feel like I'm just like so much is coming to me because I remember being in this and I got a book about this because I had this similar thing of like a low libido. I think it turned out that I just didn't like him.
So we're valid. We're valid in our insecurities. Men. Fuck everything I said.
Turns out I was disgusted and turned off and I rejected him. But there are books on it and I think that if you work out more, I think that helps.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I don't know. This has nothing to do with libido, but like lately I need so much food and nutrients.
Okay.
I feel like I can't get enough.
Okay.
So I wonder if that's also because I am walking more and doing Pilates. So I'm wondering if maybe there is more physical activity, then there's like blood flowing and then maybe your libido is like that. But I also think that for women, or at least my perspective of it, is foreplay is not just physical. It is like an whole day thing. Like set the tone, set the groundwork. Like you've got to feel connected and intimate before you're physically intimate for it to even be like interesting.
So for her now, because this is out of my wheelhouse, she's like, how do I increase my libido? How does she keep up with him? What would you recommend?
I mean, she said vitamins, which I think is a good idea. I always go to a vitamin.
Okay.
But aside from working out, I mean, my thing, the reason I love comedians, your girl loves laughing.
Get you going.
So I don't know if you
Your
don't.
little coochies down there.
The lips are clapping.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think just if you feel more connected to your partner,
Mhm.
then I feel like maybe. Like the other day, one of these dates that I went on,
Mhm.
I was folding laundry. It's so funny. It was like our second date. And he was like over for some reason. And I was folding my laundry because I
Yep.
just had so much. And so he was just like sitting on the bed and folding laundry. And then he had like said some Mark Zuckerberg ass sentence that I stopped folding laundry and I went over and I just kissed him. And he was like, what? And I was like, whatever you just, oh my God, whatever it was. So I think.
He was like, the algorithms metaverse.
I don't know what it is, dude. Something about a nerdy boy does it. Just does it.
I know. Okay, so now, and I will say this. When you were talking about setting the mood all day, right? Just so the vibe is there. When I had Shannon Boudram on No Chaser, I asked her, like, as a married couple, because she's married with 2 kids, and I'm like, how do you, keep your sex life fiery and passionate, right? And this is kind of like it. You just got married, so it's not completely the same, but it's on the same token as like when you set the intention of like, hey, setting like a date night for like a sex night, date night. It sounds, at first, it feels like, oh, you're taking the spontaneity out of it, right? But then she kind of made the point where it's like, when you're not married and like, oh, tonight you got like a dick appointment and you're like mentally like, oh, tonight I'm gonna have some sex. I'm gonna do a whole body fucking everything shower.
Mhm.
And it's like everybody's mentally there. I was like, oh, wow, you're right. Like when you kind of have the intention and the anticipation. So maybe that would help you. Where I know like people would look at a scheduled sex night and that feels like, that doesn't feel romantic, but it can be like totally romantic,
Yeah, and especially kind of like budgeting your mental energy.
Yeah, and when I say you, if y'all are just listening, I'm talking to Megan, I'm talking to the caller.
You're talking to the general you. I think like if you know that it's gonna happen, you prepare yourself and you have, I don't know, I feel like if you're thinking about mental energy and budgets as if it were like money. It's like if you only have $100, you're gonna know where to direct it. If you only have 100% of your mental energy and capacity, then like if you know that sex night's on Thursday, you're gonna save 20% of your energy because you want to save that for you're not gonna waste it all on work or this or that. So you're like, you kind of mentally prepare for it.
For sure.
I also think I don't know if I read this or somebody told me it, but like being the turn on is a woman's turn on. So I think that something that she could maybe try to get her libido up is like, what makes you feel sexy? Like if you take an everything shower, if you like get your lashes done or get your nails done or put extra lotion on or oil after the shower. Like, is there something that you can do that you're almost like flirting with yourself? Like you're like, oh, I am loving the lavish of this. I'm feeling good, because if you're feeling good, then it's gonna just like flow outwards.
Word. Like when a girl is like, just has her brand new panties on and she's like, someone's gonna see these tonight.
Totally. Yeah. Or even just like lingerie that no one sees. Like I don't have any anymore, but like when I used to, sometimes I would just like throw that shit on and just be around the house in it. And I'm like, I just feel amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire. I'm a lingerie fan.
I know, so good.
It's the best.
It's so good.
I always joke around about like when me and Chia were trying to make babies and I was just exhausted. I like, bought all types of different outfits just to like spice things up.
They're all for you.
Keep the energy going, all for me. And we always joke around like, man, what was the conception? Was it the cheerleader? Was it the leather outfit?
Yeah.
What was it? What could it have been? Was it the Grimace McDonald's outfit? Who knows? We'll hope that helps.
Let us know. I can't wait for our update
I know.
episode.
Like I said, a whole update episode would be just great.
Just great.
I want you to call us while you guys are doing it and leave us a voice note. Oh, Megan Batoon. It's the time of cold mornings and holiday plans. And this is when I just want my wardrobe to be simple.
I get it.
You feel me?
I really do.
Stuff that looks sharp, feels good, and things I'll actually wear, all right? And for me, that's Quince. And the bonus, Quince pieces make great gifts too. Megan Batoon, I'm serious here. I really do like the pieces I got from Quince. Okay?
I know. The linens.
The linens, and also just like I got this shirt, simple black t-shirt with little buttons right here. Fire. I wear it when I'm in the club, and I wear it when I'm chilling around the house.
Hell yeah. Elevated Essentials is where it's at.
This season's lineup is simple but smart and easy with Quince. All right, $50 Mongolian cashmere sweaters that feel like an everyday luxury, and wool coats that are equal parts stylish and durable. All right, and their denim nails the fit and everyday comfort, all at a fraction of what you'd expect to pay. Now that's just lit. And guess what? By partnering directly with the ethical factories and top artisans, Quince cuts out the middlemen to deliver premium quality at half the cost of other high-end brands. So you can give luxury quality pieces without the luxury price tag, all right?
Give and get timeless holiday staples that last this season with Quince. Go to quince.com/tipping for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
Ooh.
That's QUINCE.com/tipping. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Once again, quince.com/tipping.
Bang, bang.
Hello?
Yo, what's good? OG fan. I love both of you guys. Been around for a long time, so keep doing your thing. So I'll get right into it. So my mom and my wife are not getting along right now. They haven't talked to each other in about at least 2 months. And the reason why is because my wife doesn't like how my mom treats our son. My mom also doesn't like how her daughter treats her. And it's really more so she doesn't like how my mom's husband treats our son from her perspective. And it's been to a point now where they don't even talk to each other. They don't even want to see each other. I'm trying to get my wife to come with me to my mom's house to like go see her when I go or bring her with the kids. But it's just not working out, and I don't know what to do at this point. I just want them to get along again so that we can enjoy holidays together and everything else. Because I have a 4-year-old son, and I also have a 6-month-old baby. My wife has a daughter, my stepkid, who is 15 years old, who she has a little bit of an attitude, and she had a little attitude towards my mother, which is what started the whole feud between my mother and my wife. So anything you guys can do to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
I know.
My brain, like the who's on third, I'm like, what?
I shut off after the first.
Me too. I need a fucking
diagram,
red string theory of how everybody's connected.
I need a whole like action figures, put it on the table.
Yeah, all I know is nobody likes the other person.
Here's what I gathered, okay? The gist of it is, it started because his chick, who already has a daughter from a previous relationship, a 15-year-old, has attitude and was having attitude with his mom. So, and then the mom and his girl's daughter weren't getting along. As a result, his girl, of course, wanted to protect her daughter, was probably getting attitude with his mom. And then just no one gets along. And he's upset, of course, because he has younger children with his chick that he would like to have them all play together.
Group therapy.
Tough. You know what this is tough. Because no matter how much of an asshole your mom is being, you still want to be like, oh, that's my mom, you know? But you're also like, I know how annoying moms can be, all right? And moms have this thing where they just refuse to take accountability for anything.
Yeah, right?
And they will just...
What's up with moms in that?
I just don't know if it's a woman thing.
LOL.
But it's definitely a mom thing. Yeah. And I will tell you this, what just happened recently. For the first time in my life, I called my mom out on something that happened when she was at the house. And it also helped that I had video of it. Because I was like, dude, what is your deal? Look at this, you know? And for the first time ever, and it did relate to just like kids and just everything, right? For the first time ever, I was like, hey, dude, what's up? And I sent it to her and I'm like, look at this. And she was like, and I was I saw the little dots dotting. And I was fully expecting her to be like, give me some excuse or to blame me for it. And she was like, that's my bad. I was tired. And she's like, I just felt blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Did my mom just actually apologize with no excuses? Barely
Huge.
any excuse? This was crazy for me, all right?
Well, that's because there's evidence. You can't argue with evidence.
I know. That helps, right? But trust me, she could have. If she really
she
wanted
could
to.
figure it out.
Yeah. So I know that is difficult. Because mothers just, they don't want to listen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if everybody speaks English, I almost kind of feel like your go-to solution is kind of, it might work too, write a letter. Have them write letters to each other.
Oh, interesting. I wonder where you got that idea.
I said your go-to, as in you, Megan Batoon.
I love a letter.
I think, you know, they might think it's corny. I don't know the women in your life, but I don't know, man. It might benefit both of them to be like, sit down, write a letter, how you feel, give it to the next person. Because then it's like, you know, when you are, you know how letters work. When you
You ever in one before?
when you open it up and you read those letters that are written on the paper, and you understand it with your brain.
Yeah, you got handwriting.
But then
You
you
look
get,
at it.
you know, it's like you're there without the attitude of the other person.
Yeah.
You know, you get to get your feelings out. You might get some perspective that they wouldn't have gotten just from talking to each other, you know?
I know. And I think regardless of the method of communication, whether it's a letter or talking, I think like you were just saying about your mom is like the accountability part of it, the acknowledgement, even if it started with the daughter having an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
If that's where it started, let's ask the daughter why the attitude and just get, instead of, I heard this the other day, it's like, instead of getting furious, get curious.
Hey, man, that's great.
And so I was like, okay, why do you have an attitude?
Yeah.
But like in a loving, not like, why do you have an attitude?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
hey, what's going on? I noticed that you were a little bit snippy with
Right.
grandma or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Mhm.
And then just like actually be curious about it. Because also 15,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be kind of a dick.
Yeah, my daughter is a dick at almost 5.
Yeah, you got 11 more years of that.
I was giving her a bath the other day and she was throwing a fuss about something and I was like, I can't believe this is already starting.
You just push her head down. Oh my God, that just reminded me. One time I think I was drowning actively
Mm.
and no one came. No one came for me
Where were you?
in the pool, drowning. I was underwater.
It was.
I was at a birthday party and I think my mom was there. There was
Oh,
like a
shit.
bunch of people, but like no one came.
How much did you drown? Like how far did
Just
did you
enough.
die?
Just enough to see the halfway
Just to see the light there.
and realize, well, not my time yet.
And then you woke up, you spit on someone.
Yeah.
Oh God, what happened? Uncle Lester.
Yeah.
What were we talking
Before drowning, I don't know.
about? Yes, but accountability, curious.
Getting
Curious.
curious.
Yes, because there's so much going on in 15-year-olds. There's so much going on in every.
Yeah,
just
I
people
think-
got shit going on.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's like get curious with each individual person. 15-year-old, why are you feeling weird? Mom, why are you feeling weird? You, why are you feeling weird? Like, just get into. This is the other thing. Is like I'm getting upset right now because I'm thinking about. There's another saying that's like it's not about the rupture, it's about the repair.
Okay.
And there's a person that I was seeing and we stopped seeing each other and we never repaired and we were like trying to be friends now. The way that I can feel connected to you, regardless if this is romantic or platonic, is if we actually tell each other how we're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 of my closest friends, we've had ruptures and we've had to talk about it and be
Mhm.
like, hey, this hurt when you said that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what was going on my end.
Mm-hmm.
And then get to a place where you both feel heard and seen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can start building a foundation. Because otherwise, like a Band-Aid is not gonna fix it.
Because sometimes you're mad about shit and you don't even know, like, the why is so important. Like we're talking about, right? Because you don't know what's going on, and then you're just mad. Like, and that's why I always, with my mom and my daughter, and more so now, like with my mom, especially getting older, I just realized she has so much shit that she's probably never talks about, or she can't because her English isn't great, so she can't talk to me about it. So when she gets into these weird fits, as soon as I'm like, what is going on? Like, why? You know, she immediately just like wants to cry, you know what I'm saying? And we're like, or if we're gonna talk about with my daughter, and someone was talking about this where, I think one day Veda really was like upset about how her ponytail looked, and we just thought like,
Relatable.
yeah, you know? And so, but I was really trying not to be like, oh God, what a fucking girl.
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
relax about your ponytail, because someone pointed out, I forgot where I even heard this from, whether it was an IG reel or a real life person, but you know, it was like, what if she's upset about the ponytail because people are making fun of her at school? And like, because maybe she wants her ponytail to be a very specific way because all the other girls have their ponytails in different ways and they're making fun of her, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that, but in my head, I'm like, I don't ever want it to be that. And I'm over here like, dude, that's not a big deal. Just do your fucking hair, you know? And I never want it to be that. So I always try to like, when I'm getting frustrated with whatever she's not telling me or whatever, even if she's upset for some little dumbass reason, I want to at least ask, you know? Because I'd hate for that to be the case, you know?
Totally.
So yeah, we say all that to say communication, figure out why. Why is everyone so
Why?
pissy at each other?
I know. You know what's really helpful for me? And I think I'm going to have a conversation to repair with this person that I was seeing, that we have parted ways, but then still are in each other's ether and orbits, is there's something called a feelings wheel.
Okay, you talked about this.
I think it should be sent to everyone like voting. You know how like send you like a mail-in ballot?
Yeah.
I think everyone should get a feelings wheel just to know what's going on. Because even if you like down to Veda's ponytail, like it could be like, okay, well, what are you feeling right now? And it's like, find the feeling and then go from there. It's like so helpful to be like, it's not about the hair. It's actually about isolation. It's actually about judgment.
Yeah.
Like it's so much better when you realize what the issue is so that you can actually like be with it and hold it versus just being like, I think talking about parenting and moms, like if I was in the same position of like hating my hair, I feel like I would get met with, well, let me chop your hair off and see how you'll deal with that. And it's like, that's not helpful.
Right. And that's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Veda School also has this thing, speaking of a feelings wheel, they have a thing, it's like a color code. Are you in the green? Are you in the blue? Are you like yellow right now? Red is, of course, there's a red zone when they're just like losing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's like Inside Out.
Yeah. Bo Burnham's Inside Out takes. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh.
And you know it.
Just being silly. All right, let's do another one.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Tim. Hope you all are doing well. I have a question for you all. What type of music do you guys enjoy listening to or listen to help lock in? Like if you're trying to perform a task or if you feel scatterbrained and you just need to regain your focus. I tend to listen to lo-fi, and that seems to be the trick for me. Other than that, anytime I try and use anything else, I just can't really focus. In fact, I should be listening to it now because I'm having trouble processing my thoughts during this recording. Anyways, thanks for all that you do. Have a great day.
No one mourns the wicked. That's what I do.
You've been putting Wicked on to focus? I think that works because you do so many physical things.
Bruh. Wicked locks me in like nothing else. Nothing else.
Word.
I love Wicked, but for a real answer, that's my answer.
Yeah.
I dated one time this tech bro, and he said that his business partner coded only to Taylor Swift.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about it, but then I was like, I think I ended up editing to her for quite some time too.
Really?
So it's like really upbeat pop. But what I will say on the same wavelength as lo-fi, binaural beats I've heard is really helpful for some people.
Binaural beats?
Binaural.
Binaural. What does that mean?
Binaural. Binaural. It's I think it like I don't know. I'm imagining that it's like bilateral auditory.
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
I don't know, but it is like calming. And something that I heard on a podcast this morning on my 6 a.m. walk was he was saying to listen to like white noise or brown noise, which is, I don't think it's made for ADHD, but brown noise is like.
Brown noise is like, hey, senor, senor. And the white noise is like, hey, get off my property, buddy. All right, go ahead.
White noise is like, have a good one. Have a good one. Brown noise is like airplane. You know, the airplane like.
Oh, puts me right out. That will make me sleepy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try one of those today when I'm editing. White noise, brown noise, and see, because he that's what he was saying. He was like, there's 4 levels of productivity. And this is how you did, and he mentioned that.
When I'm doing physical things, like let's say I had to clean the whole house or something like that, which I haven't done in so long, but when I have to like clean or do physical shit, to keep myself from getting distracted, I will always put on a movie that I've seen a million times because it keeps me just not thinking about other shit because I'm hearing it in the background. I like know it already, but I can still kind of like tune into the parts, you know, like and chuckle a bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like Nacho Libre, Anchorman, fucking Forgetting Sarah Marshall are like my go 3. I will put those on and like just my brain is tuned off.
And that's nice because you know how long it's going to be, and it's long enough to get a lot done. Yeah,
I know I got like a good hour and 20 to just get this shit done, you know? As far as being creative, now I'll tell you what helped me lock in when I was writing the script, and I forgot where I read this tip. Because, you know, I also like to work to lo-fi, like he said.
Yeah, me too.
I will like, I'll edit to lo-fi sometimes, or I'll like, you know, go through emails and shit to lo-fi. Pero someone said when you are writing, to write according to the, like, put on music that is on the same vibe as what you're writing.
Totally.
So, now this is crazy because it's not necessarily that, but it worked in my brain, okay? The beginning of Superbad, they're dancing to like very like, kind of like fast, like James Brown. That's just the opening credits, okay? So for the first like last half of the movie, when I was trying to lock in, I just looked up instrumentals of James Brown songs.
Instrumentals, such a good idea.
Yeah, so no words, just instrumentals to James Brown songs. So even though those aren't necessarily funny sounds, my brain relates that to beginning of Superbad, you feel me? Which is like, and it's also like upbeat, so I'm not like dozing off. And that really helped me lock in.
Totally.
Yeah.
Instrumental is really good. Sometimes I'll type in Spotify like creative instrumental or instrumental productivity. I think having something with no words is really helpful to lock in. I love that. Oh my God, what are you gonna listen to today? What are you gonna work on today after this?
What am I gonna work on today after this? I even though the ChatGPT works great, she's having trouble doing the whole thing in one go, so I have to like break down the script into sections, and I'm gonna be just doing that, working with her a little bit.
What do you think you're gonna listen to when you do that?
Nothing. That's not gonna take. That's just copy and pasting. But
you just mean silence?
Yeah, who knows? Because that's not gonna take any like brain power. But I'm also gonna be finishing a vlog today, so probably also listening to nothing because.
Nothing?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be like listening to the shit.
Not even in the background?
No. Because a lot of the vlog is the kids singing K-pop Demon Hunters, so it's gonna be like conflicting songs in my ears. How about you?
I am gonna work on a video, and I will likely listen to, you know, for some reason I feel like, I don't know what the weather is like right now outside. I thought it was supposed to rain, But I don't know, I kind of feel like fall, like Hozier, Noah Kahan,
Okay.
a little like folky.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I took my big iMac that's usually in my office and I took it downstairs and I have this like sliding door. So I just open the door and I just have all of the wind in like a big desk, my kitchen table. I like turn that into my editing station.
Sounds like a vibe.
Yeah. And it's been really lovely.
Sick.
So I'm going to do that.
I'll probably bump some Christmas music on the way home, not gonna lie. Or like that No Doubt Christmas song I just played for you. Maybe I'll just ska it up the whole way. Who knows?
Christmas time.
Merry Christmas.
You filthy animal.
Megan Mattoon, thanks for tipping.
Tim, thanks for tipping.
Where can they leave us questions?
You can leave us a question at speakpipe.com/thanks for tipping.
Peace out, bitch.
Bye.